Cardamom Publishers presents The 40 Days, a Novel, a story about Jesus Christ in the days before he returned to heaven, by F.B. Timmerman, read by the author. Preface. Though this is a fictional story, I've tried to the best of my ability to reflect the Bible and have added many endnotes that reference places in the Bible where the various topics can be found, many with Jesus' own words. I hope this story helps you realize that Jesus represents God's love for people, encourages you to have a passion for learning more about Jesus, the Son of God, and helps you see that Jesus truly did exist, still exists, and will always exist. And did I say it yet? The Bible doesn't say where Jesus was those last 40 days before he ascended into heaven. Prologue. An archaeological discovery is always an exciting experience, but a discovery from biblical times, especially the first century, when the events recorded in the New Testament took place, is especially exhilarating. Such is the discovery that occurred after the recent torrential rains just north of Jerusalem, between El Bira and Et Tel at Khirbet el Makader. Khirbet el Makader, just southwest of Et Tel, had become more interesting to archaeologists as they found evidence that the ancient city of Ai was located there and not at Et Tel. The city of Ai is mentioned many times throughout the Old Testament. Ai was the city that Joshua attacked after Jericho had been conquered. To defeat Ai, Joshua split his army. He chose 30,000 men to lie in ambush west of the city, while he and the rest of his forces drew out Ai's armies to the north. The plan worked, as the Lord had directed Joshua, and the city too was defeated by the army of Israel. Beitan, a town northwest of Et Tel, was long thought to have been the ancient city of Bethel, but ancient analysis had cast doubt on this location also. Archaeologists now believe that El Bira, southwest of Beitan, was more likely to have been the forgotten city of Bethel. After the Lord directed Abraham, called Abram at that time, to leave your country, your people, and your father's household, and go to the land I will show you. Genesis chapter 12, verse 1. Abraham crossed this area. He went on toward the hills east of Bethel and pitched his tent, with Bethel on the west and Ai on the east. There he built an altar to the Lord and called on the name of the Lord. Genesis chapter 12, verse 8. Now before the time of Joshua, but after Abraham, Jacob had also traveled this area. In fact, he spent the night there. While he slept, he had a dream in which he saw a stairway resting on the earth, with its top reaching to heaven, and the angels of God were ascending and descending on it. Genesis chapter 28, verse 12. Much later, Jesus mentioned a similar scene when he was talking to Nathanael. He then added, I tell you the truth, you shall see heaven open and the angels of God ascending and descending on the Son of Man. John chapter 1, verse 51. Khirbet el Makader. Discovery. The rain created pools of water that interrupted the archaeological dig at Khirbet el Makader, Israel. So Elon and his daughter Anna climbed up the neighboring hills to pass the time and enjoy the now sunny weather and the distant views. Civilization had avoided the hills due to the rocky terrain. Over the rise were valleys and hills that shepherds had traversed with their flocks of sheep for centuries. Elon was only a part-time archaeologist. Archaeology was mainly a way for him to spend time with his daughter at times throughout the year. Anna had always been interested in history, poring through annals and biographies, even when she was little. As a teenager, she began to focus her interest towards archaeology.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?